Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? Going live pretty late today for Ghost of Tsushima. I apologize for that. I don't know. I played some Halo earlier, and then I wanted to take a break, get some dinner, because I was kind of hungry. And instead of getting up, I was like, man, I'm tired. And I just went ahead and popped my chair back just like this. And that was it up until like an hour later. so, but made my dinner, and now we're here. So, not sure how long I'll be live for this, but we'll see. I just watched a J-Slap video on the Weekly Slap, actually. That's his commentary channel, where he just kind of gives advice, or really just at least answers people's questions a lot of times. And the one that he uploaded recently was about habits, and he talked about how he's been reading this book, I think it was Nuclear Habits, um, that just tells people, or it talks about like different methods to establish good habits or to break bad habits. And his advice in the video was to make bad habits inconvenient and to make good habits, to develop them by stacking them on top of others. So, for example, if there's already something you do like brushing your teeth at night, then now, in order to establish a good habit, bro, in order to establish a good habit, I gotta open my journaling software. Uh, he would make sure he flosses right after or right before. I don't know what the proper order of flossing is, which I don't know what that says about me, but I do floss. Not as often as I should, but I do. Um, but yeah, I think a lot of people would say they're guilty of that. But yeah, anyhow, so he talks about just making sure that you got one good thing that you already do consistently, stack one more thing on top. And a comment talked about how they have their nightly just bathroom routine where they already had a habit of every night before they go to bed, they go use the bathroom. So they just started stacking their stuff on top of that. They would go to the bathroom, brush their teeth, of course. If they want to floss, they floss, fix their hair, whatever they're going to do for the next morning. And that's helped them a lot to make sure that that is one thing they do to make them feel comfortable when they go to bed. Oh, why do I already have Ghost Dance available? I guess I left off with that mission where I fought that leader and then we got ambushed, right? Did I make it up here? I don't remember if I did or not. I feel like I did. But anyhow, so I feel like with all that said, I should start to try to stack up some good habits. And I think what I'm going to consider doing is I leave my blinds shut on my bedroom window. Oh, I didn't grab this yet. So I think every night when I go to bed now, like right before I go to sleep, I'm going to open my blinds. Not like roll them up, like I'll crack them so the sunlight can get through. Man, this is a good view. There's another temple over there. Is that in this play space? Plum Blossom Headband. One day peaceful return to Tsushima, like a cool night breeze that rustles the plum trees. How beautiful. That's a good color too. It actually matches this shirt rather well. Currently I'm wearing the headband of the invasion, which is slightly darker with that kintsugi gold kind of pattern or look to it. But I might throw... I don't like it as much from this side. But from this side it looks pretty nice. I'll leave the headband of the invasion on. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So anyhow, I'll see how that works out for me. The whole cracking open the blinds, see if that makes it easier for me to get out of bed in the morning. Or, you know, whenever I end up getting out, whenever I wake up. But I think it'd be good for me if I could establish like maybe not a consistent time that I wake up every morning, but a time where like I wake up no later than it, you know? we'll see how that works out. Anywho, so I don't know if I want to approach this Kenji mission first and then head south to Akashima Village in order to finish out the mythical Kosaku, Unbreakable Kosaku, which is a mythic quest. That's what it is. So I don't know if I want to do that now, or if I want to do it in the opposite order. If I want to head to Akashima Village, do that, and then work my way back up to Kenji. Because I do want to take care of some of these side quests, especially because I just finished getting the final key from Kushimizu Farmstead. So I think what I'll likely do is I kind of want to venture down there, like, manually. So I think I'm going to do that by horse, and then I'll head back north up to here to regroup with Ishikawa. And then along the way, that should hopefully end up leading me to the next Masako tale. And if I proceed that direction as well, then I'll end up doing the second to last duel that I have to do. And I'm guessing after those duels, I'll have to return to Umugi Cove. So as long as I take care of this Kenji tale, I don't want to say on this session, but before going to the next Ishikawa tale, then I think I'll be handling it in a pretty good order. And of course, I don't want to leave Yuna without attending to that, whatever's going on over here, helping people of Atsuna Prefecture. But I have no idea what actually is going on. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, if I end up doing this and then this, then I'd only have this left. I might end up doing this quest and then working my way up here anyway. At that point, I'd likely end up going back down and then figuring this out. I don't think it would be good for me to attack Castle Shimura before doing this. I think it would make sense to take care of that ahead of time. But I also think that there might be a sense of urgency. I use that term a lot, but I think once I finish this quest to get my armor back, because it's the last thing I have to do, presumably, before I take this castle, then it might seem like it's a now or never type of situation. So it would make a lot of sense for Jin to be all the way up here and then just randomly go down there, you know? But there's always a chance that something will lead me in that direction anyway, so enough yapping out of me. I'm going to direct myself over here. It's going to be our new objective, and if I pass by Kenji on the way down, so be it. If I don't, then I'll get that on the way back up. But ideally, I'll get on the way up. And of course, if Kenji says something about going to Mugi Cove, then maybe I'll go that way again. I don't mind having to return a couple of times. Is there anything significant over here? Doesn't really seem like it. We got one man in here. It might be one of the monks. Sure is.
Lord Sakai. It's an honor.
Sorry, brother, I couldn't hear any of that. I don't know why I had to clear my throat there. Probably because I just finished eating my dinner. Yeah, I made salmon and rice today. I ran out of my... I guess it wasn't technically teriyaki sauce, the bottle that I had before. But it was like a bottle of, I don't know, like Japanese... I don't know if it's supposed to be barbecue sauce, but it's something like that. If I see it again in the store, I'll grab another one, because I had another bottle that was labeled teriyaki sauce, and it's like fine. That's the best way I could explain it, how I feel about it. It's just fine. Is that? It definitely, I wasn't very happy with it when I first tried it. Are there Mongols here again? There sure are. Okay, if I don't get hit, I have my ghost dance. that all of them? It didn't give me a increased rep. It's not all of them. Alright, fuck it. It's not doing it. Please? There we go. I wonder if I could, like, press B and then press V? Because it says B plus V, so that to me indicates same time. But when I tried to press them at the same time, it just didn't work. That's weird though, if I just press V and I don't move, he just kind of... Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, there we go. There's the rep. Did I cut off that guy's hand? No. Yes. Okay, his hand's gone now. Because I saw the hand earlier, and that's when we turned around. But his hand's gone. His arm's just in half now. Alright. That's kind of raw. I also got another good habit I gotta get myself into is pulling my chair further into my desk so I'm not leaning forward like that. When I have my chair properly pulled under, then I sit properly. It's a lot more comfortable this way too. It looks like those are the sticky bombs. There should probably be some kunai around here somewhere. It's not that big of a deal. I can just loot a body for some though. Oh, there's an artifact. I don't know if that's Shahai or Shagai, but I'm gonna read it as Shagai. Thought to be one of the first forms of dice, the term Shagai refers to the ankle of a goat or sheep. Games involving the use of Shagai, sometimes identified as ankle bone shooting, involve predicting the side of the bones that will land up or down when rolled. In addition to this, wolf Shagai are kept as a sign of good luck and fortune. Okay. Interesting. What determines which side is which? They seem kind of randomly shaped. I don't know. Oh, there's some iron. I knew there'd be something. Alright. Oh, you're right there. I didn't realize. Sorry, Kage. know I'm kind of going against the wind here. I'll head this way. There's this pillar of honor. Is that a bear? That is a bear.
Quickly, Kage.
Glad I got that arrow back too. That is excellent. I hear another one. Oh, but he's fighting the Mongols. Oh, and apparently I've already cleared this place out. I don't remember this. Also, kind of weird that they're occupying this fort now and haven't taken down the hanging bodies. Maybe they'll get to that later. Alright, I don't need to be here though. What I will do is... Wow, I missed? How's this missing? Oh, he hits those. There's a fox. Let me put my sword away. I wish I could do that while I was moving. Like, I know he will automatically at some point, but... Sorry, fox. Matters to attend to. It says it'll refund arrows, not heavy arrows. But... I will take out that bird. That was easy. You didn't even say anything. Alright, close to getting my ghost dance back, that's good. Oh, I hurt the horse?
That's my Kage.
How did I hurt the horse?
Let's
Whatever,
go.
he'll recover, he'll be fine. Okay, have I been up here yet? This place is still on fire. You know what? Foxton, but that's Altoona Prefecture. Seems kind of pressing, I'll head over there. I guess we're handling this in a slightly different route. That's okay with me. Alright, little buddy. It's a bit of a weird way of getting here. Wherever the shrine is going to be. Okay, we're going on a full adventure, dude. Jeez. Thank you for the directions, but man, that was a pilgrimage. Where'd my buddy go? I don't see him. I wonder if this is going to end up being one of Tomoe's camps. This seems like it is, because it's just a bunch of arrows. And an archery tower. I don't know. I can't connect to that from down here. I gotta climb the ladder. Yeah, I can almost guarantee this is gonna be one of Tomoe's camps. Alright, let's head to that fire since it's super close by. Technically that fire is too, but alright, well first we'll deal with this. Fight me. Jeez. Let me go free the woman.
Someone, please!
Hold still.
I thought I'd die here.
Go. And stay safe.
Take this. It's all I have.
Alright. Man, this fog is crazy right now.
Quickly, Kage.
Okay, now it's cleared out. I don't know. Okay, dude, get out of the way. I don't know how relevant it is, which side of this fort I approached from. I definitely haven't been here yet. So, but I'm supposing this is part of the quest with Yuna. Okay, well they're getting angry. If I head down this way, I'll get to an undiscovered location. Can you not? Chill, bro. This also seems like it's gonna be related to some kind of side quest. They've got like, that's a foot. And there's fresh blood here. This is like some kind of ritual place. Maybe. Can't say for sure. Jeez. Okay, I know I did that duel already. At least I should have. I remember being there. Yeah. Okay. But that's where that fire's coming from. I just can't really travel up there safely. Where am I? Killing me with kunai, too. Okay. I think this is going to be a little bit of a struggle. I don't think I want to deal with this right now. I think I'll head this way and flee back towards my objective. And gather the flowers along the way. That looks like some kind of fishing hut. I don't know if I've been that way yet either. I haven't. Apparently Yuna's not far. In fact, looks like she's right up there. Jeez. This is crazy.
Jin,
Yuna. I didn't expect to find you here.
I'd leave if I could.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm already here.
Who did this?
A Mongol warlord, Altan. I heard stories coming out of Otsuna. He's terrorizing everyone, stealing food, medicine, slaughtering families. If anyone fights back or tries to run,
They get butchered. Like animals.
an old friend of mine runs the inn down the road. I can't leave her with them.
We'll find your friend. And put an end to this warlord.
Alright. Well, not the way I expected this to go, but I'm cool with it. We're here anyway.
The inn's this way.
Who's your friend?
Her name's Ichi. I've known her since I was a child. She taught me how to survive.
Have you seen her since the invasion?
No, I haven't seen her in years.
We should scout the inn.
We'll have the best view from over here.
That man might tell us what to expect inside.
Better talk to him before they come back.
I mean, they're right there. Okay, they're moving along. Cool, cool.
A samurai. What do you want? We've come to help. You shouldn't be here. If they see me...
We're looking for Ichi. She runs this inn.
Have you seen her?
God, help!
Oh, you scumbag.
Ready.
Oh, Yuna just does not care. I was like, yeah, I could reasonably spare this guy. He's just trying to live.
Ichi! Ichi, where are you?
Yuna!
Ichi, you're alive.
Why are you here?
We came
Whoa.
to save you.
You've killed me, Yuna. I was keeping the invaders drunk and distracted. But when Altan hears about this, about what you've done,
You were working with the Mongols.
to survive.
You should have fought back.
And you should have run away. Like you always do.
Wow, Ichi's an asshole.
She risked her life to save you.
Do yourself a favor, my lord. Keep away from that one.
Ichi, we can protect you from Altan. Just tell me where to find him.
No one knows where he is. Not even his men. But if you really want his attention,
Tell me.
find his most valued allies. The Japanese slavers who do his bidding. Make an example of them. And Altan will find you.
Who are these slavers?
Ask Yuna. She'll remember.
I will say,
What happened
there were
to
some...
you in the past, but she only wants to help.
Yuna had her chance.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. There were some straw hats that entered that building and didn't come out to fight. Well, I'll go speak with her instead of investigating the building. Man, this is fucked.
What did she tell you?
Not enough. If we want to draw Altan out of hiding, we have to earn his attention.
The ghost can manage that. Where do we start?
We hurt Altan's closest allies, Japanese slavers.
The Mamashi brothers.
Ichi said you know them.
I bet she did. Those three bastards ran a farm near the river.
When you're ready, meet me there. We'll do this together.
I will. Thank you, Jin.
Alright. Slightly different course of action for today. Sorry about that, but I'm cool with continuing this. Charm of Rejuvenation. That's just slowly recover up to 2 resolve. Okay, that's kind of nice. Silent Death. Mongol warlord Altan is terrorizing Otuna Prefecture. Finding him is next to impossible, but Yuna's friend Ichi suggested we target Altan's allies to draw him out of hiding. Some of these allies are the Japanese slavers known as the Mamushi brothers. Alright. I wanted to see where we are on the map, and I'll definitely end up taking care of that, just because it's, like, if we don't, then they would come back to attack her. Right? That'd be a problem. But I do feel bad, because I feel like it kind of disrupts the order of events that I was considering with, you know, venturing down there, and then back up, and then potentially over there. And then from Umugi Cove going north, meeting Yuna. And then working my way up this coast. But we're here already. I feel like it's important to get this taken care of. Gotta follow through on it. There he is. I didn't mean to trample that pile of bodies. That felt kind of bad. Alright, Yuna said she was up the road, right? She's up the road to the right. Shit. I hear you, bird, but there's kind of a bear. It's to a hot spring. Okay. Whoa, what is this place? Just a rundown old building? Steel, that's nice. Let's reflect on exhaustion.
Oh, feels like I haven't slept in days. If only I had time for a short nap.
I don't think you're gonna be taking a short nap. I think if anything, you'd be sleeping for like 11 hours at least. I'm getting a bunch of supplies. That's really weird. I know I gathered a bunch of stuff from that building, but I didn't realize that it was going to be this much.
Faster, Kage. Who will face me first?
Through the tree? Okay. Taken care of.
You're going to be all right.
I just wanted to see if,
I've never been so
like, what it
thankful.
looks like when his sword just teleports back into the sheath. Jeez. What's this? Smoke bomb? Man, this is insane.
Quickly, Kage.
Well, bad news for the farmstead.
You made it.
Looks like a fortress.
The Mamushi brothers don't want anyone to see what goes on behind those walls. They're running a slave camp.
You've been inside.
Taka and I are the only ones who ever escaped.
When were you imprisoned here?
A lifetime ago. Taka and I were still
Good
children.
horse, Kage. Do you remember what happened?
Every moment. Kichizo's beatings. The stink of Manzo's breath. And Taizo's filthy little hands.
If we kill them, we'll send a message to their master. Draw Altan out of hiding.
Fuck. I also see that she had like a path of destruction further down the road.
Let's go.
I'll meet with you in a sec. You know this guy might have supplies. Fair enough. I'm coming, Yuna. Chill, chill.
What is this?
A statement to anyone who thinks about escaping.
Mamoshi brothers were always cruel, but never like this.
Altan brings out the best in people.
Jin, I can't do this. I can't go back in there.
You don't have to. Stay here. I will deliver your vengeance.
Make them suffer, Jin. Taka. For every scar they gave us. For every head they collected from the tired workers who just asked for more water. Make them suffer for me.
I can repay their cruelty and take their heads.
That won't be enough. Not after Altan pushed them to this.
I will kill them where they sleep, without being seen. Show Altan that no one is beyond the reach of the ghost.
The Mongols won't sleep for a week. Do it. Jin, if it goes wrong in there, don't let them take you alive.
No, they will not. Don't be seen, don't kill the guards. Interesting. Okay, well, we are not near nighttime is the thing, so I don't know how that's gonna work and to be asleep. Okay, wait, so can I actually just not kill any of these guys? It says I have to kill 3 of them, but I don't know where they are. If it's where they sleep, I would guess it's in there. But I'm looking for Japanese slavers, right? This guy's not wearing Mongol armor.
I've had it with your constant weeping. Like a sick
Sure
dog.
enough.
You know what we do with sick dogs, don't you? Is that what you want? To be put out of your misery? But that would be too kind. Maybe I will give you to Altan. He loves the sound of weeping.
Something over there! You deserve worse. Now for your head.
Jeez. A traitor's head. The severed head of a Mushi brother. Okay, okay. Puts it in a bag. I don't know why I even decided to look at it.
Two brothers to go.
Don't hurt me, please. I won't tell anyone.
You're safe here until I deal with your captors.
Okay, is this not going to be a problem? Like, would he not end up just killing that woman because he sees a dead body in front of her? That opens that up for me. Good, good. Welcome back, Navi. I'm doing this Yuna side quest.
With the Mongol forces, we could overtake the main roads, dominate the trade routes. Don't give me that look. I know Artan will want his cut. But why should he get anything? We feed the troops. That puts you in our pay. I have half a mind to keep the money for myself.
Head for your cruelty.
Falcon's not beating the game. No idea. I think I'm pretty close to being done with the second act. So I imagine the third act might be somewhat long. Could be wrong though. But I don't know. I mean, you've played it. All that I have left at this current point is to reclaim the Sakai clan armor, and then I think after that I'm supposed to be able to raid Castle Shimura. I don't know what part of the story that's really going to be, but there are no other main questline options here, and then of course there's the DLC to do afterwards. But I'm pretty close to being done with at least Act 2, I believe. I'm trying my best to make sure I kind of sweep through and take care of most of the stuff in this area, because admittedly, I don't love the vibe of this section of the map. And I want to make sure that I don't do things too out of order. I feel like it would make sense to finish a lot of these side quests ahead of time before moving on to the next act, considering that I had to go back to help Lady Masako in the previous section of the map. And like after already having moved so far to the north and having so much come up to address, it seemed weird to end up returning to Izuhara in order to do that, you know? But if I were to guess, I would say I'm probably at about the halfway point, maybe a bit past the halfway point. But as far as the amount of streams it'll take to get there, I think we'll end up hitting like 40. I'm not gonna lie, so another 18 more. Maybe more than that. Okay, I think the other one might be the one that's in that field over there. Going up top there wouldn't do me any good. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, that's him in the field.
Work faster! Our Mongol friends are hungry and need to be fed. If you can't produce today's rations, I'll feed them another way. Remember your friend Shizu? The birds pick at her bones, but her guts are deep inside Mongol bellies.
What was that? I'll take your head. Leave the rest for the insects.
Alright. That's 3
That's
heads.
the last. Now to get back to Yuna without being seen.
It does feel kind of shitty that I'm leaving all of these people to be prisoners here just to send a message, you know? Like, would their treatment not get worse considering that I've just slaughtered the 3 people running the camp, and that there's still just left in here.
Is it done?
They'll never take another slave.
Tell me they suffered.
I also think I should
Not as
probably
much as
turn
they
off the
deserved.
upscaling, because this blue flickering
All of
is
Ordsna will know what became of them.
getting kind of extreme. Like,
All the horrible
obviously
things
there's the
they
lightning
did
going on, but
for years. And I knew. They never did anything.
that
Do
right there,
something now.
as it cuts camera angles, just
Then we sent
flashes
Altan a
blue
message.
for like a frame.
Written in blood and covered in flies.
Let's draw the Mongols out. Send our message.
I want to watch.
We'll hide in the tall grass.
Let me look that up actually. Hmm. That's odd. They said setting the game to windowed, but then 2 months ago, a reply to this says, I think I managed to fix the issue. All I had to do is turn off the AMD FreeSync option in the AMD software app. Both of them did not seem to have the problem anymore after turning off FreeSync in the software. What was I getting on the benchmark? Without upscaling, I think my average was like 66 FPS. And then with upscaling, I think the average was 130. Can I actually just turn off? I know they said to do the app, so. Okay, back on the YouTube side of things. The Twitch side of things is tweaking. Not super worried about that part, but it does have me curious why that's the case. And I don't know which one of these is the active OBS studio. So that one says start streaming. And this one doesn't let me interact, so I'm gonna exit there. Okay, we should be back. I hope that doesn't split the VOD. If it does, not a big deal. But, so turning, sorry, opening my AMD software and then trying to open the game, or trying to tab out of the game caused it to crash, caused a driver timeout. So I'm going to reload the game and see if I can adjust that setting before entering, and then I'll also take a look at it in the software. But let's see, I'm going to leave the upscaling on if I can. But let's see if I can turn off VSync in here. Oh, VSync. Okay, but I have to turn off FreeSync, they said. So that's the thing. So I guess I'll go to gaming. And then... Is it tune game? No, it's not tune game performance. Enhanced sync isn't on. FreeSync is set to AMD optimize, and this is for specifically this game, so let's turn this off. Let's see if that works. Did you get to try the benchmark yet, Navi, or nah? If not, no biggie, I was just curious. I do wonder what, like, where that's going to put me in that mission now, because it just crashed. I might have to infiltrate that camp again. If I do, not a big deal. Okay, I don't. Right back where we left off.
I'll get their attention.
Alright, I did not think you were going to do it that way. Figured like a flaming arrow or something.
Look at them, running like scared dogs.
Altan will hear of this.
But it won't be enough. All the slaves in that farm came from one man, Black Wolf.
Then we'll hunt
Okay,
him
it's still
down and bury
flickering.
another one of
Unless that was a
Altan's
lightning
friends.
strike.
I'll find the Black Wolf along the coast, near his old hunting grounds. Look for me there.
That one was lightning. Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with Yuna about not just killing these guards. Like, we're just gonna let these people be prisoners? Another charm of hidden sight, that's neat. 2 of those would be kinda handy. Alright. Next quest with her. The Mongol warlord Altan has gone into hiding somewhere in Natsuna Prefecture. We must draw him out by eliminating this local ally known as the Black Wolf. I'll meet Yuna along the coast, then we'll take down this Black Wolf and force Altan's hand. Where does that lead me? Over there? Okay. Well, I'll give her a moment for that. I think it'll take her some time. Okay, well, camp empty now. Alright.
Let's go, Pug.
Oh, it's bamboo. I can't gather that. All good. I can't see a thing, though. I won't lie. I'm gonna head this way. Ah, this is that fort again. I don't know if there's even a way in. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a decent one, but not from this angle. Get that taken care of at some point. Alright, let's actually make it our objective to head back to Akashima Village. I'll head along. I'll just try to follow the guiding wind, because that'll clear out a decent part of that gap in the map for me.
Quickly, Kage.
And I believe that should be that one inn that I cleared out for the side quest to help the woman reunite with her daughter. So relax, bear. We have no beef. No. Took away my ghost stance. That's okay. Yeah, Numanaka Inn.
Good, Kage.
What are you doing out here, lady?
My lord, Straw Hat Ronin have been attacking travelers in Kubara.
More of Yuzo's traitorous men, spilling innocent blood, working with the Mongols.
I have family near the inn near Akashima Coast, my lord. I hope they're safe.
I'll find the inn and deal with these traitors.
I'm going out to Akashima anyway. Oh. That is not where I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that is not exactly the Akashima coast, bruh. Whatever. And yeah, I kind of get that, Navi. In certain games, I've definitely felt that way, and in others, not so much. Like, most of the time, I play... Not most of the time, but like, my main frame of reference, point of reference would be Elder Scrolls games, because I just love them. And I don't play them, like, constantly. I'm not the kind to, like, really revisit and replay and do multiple playthroughs and whatnot, but I do spend a lot of time, or I did spend a lot of time, in my playthrough of Oblivion and Skyrim, and I didn't play Morrowind. I tried playing Arena, and I didn't get to Daggerfall, but I want to at some point. Anyhow, not to get sidetracked. For those games, I would spend so long doing side quests and avoiding the main quest, because when I was playing Oblivion, I was a kid, and I'm not gonna lie, going to the Oblivion Gates was kind of scary to me, so I didn't want to do that. I felt uncomfortable being around them. And then, eventually, though, I think I ended up finishing that quest out, at which point I didn't really play anymore. Though I could be misremembering. I do remember at one point I ended up kind of botching my playthrough because I used the spell that induces rage on a bunch of civilians in the Imperial City, and they all got killed. And then I was like, oh, you can't bring them back? And I was very disappointed, very sad about that, so that took me out of it for a bit. But anyhow, Skyrim, different story. That game came out in 2011. I was 10 when it launched. So, a similar situation there. I played through a bunch of the side quests first and then finished the main story. And then, yeah, similar vibes after that. I was like level 50 something. The only thing I had left was the Civil War. I'd finished all the other factions, except for maybe the Bard's College. I don't remember how long that quest line is, but I might have done it because I remember starting it. And there was like this ceremony or something after you gather some specific instruments or whatever. But either way, there wasn't a whole lot left for me to do, at least in the base game. So I think even before defeating Alduin, Dawnguard came out, and I think I played Dawnguard. And then Hearthfire came out after I beat Alduin, or maybe slightly before. I just didn't have the resources to finish my house. But either way, I had this whole plan to I'll beat the game, and then I'll do the DLCs in order, aside from having already finished Dawnguard. Or, I don't remember if I finished that before or after, but either way, that was done. And I was like, yeah, I'll do the DLCs in order. So I think Hearthfire came out before Dragonborn. But I'll build my house in Hearthfire, and then I'll deal with the Dragonborn DLC. I never went back. I haven't even started the Dragonborn DLC, ever. So I kind of get that. So that's why a part of me wants to... I don't care to, 100% this game, at least not currently. Not to say that I don't think it would be fun or enjoyable by any means, like, because I really have enjoyed it, and I think a lot of that's because it's been so long since I've played a single player game like this. Um, but I get the impression that eventually I'm going to experience the majority of what the game has to offer, and then I'll consider that good, you know? So I think that's part of the reason as well why I'm trying to make sure I take care of all of these things in a decent order, like doing a bunch of these side quests before continuing the main quest, is because I question how the narrative in my head is going to seem like well connected, because I don't know, like if the game doesn't end off on a kind of an open note for Jin to continue doing his thing, if we drive the Mongols out of Tsushima, then why would I feel compelled to go back down to Komoda and clear out this farmstead and this village? Should they not already have left there? Like if there's a scene of them fleeing or whatever, or no longer occupying the island, then why would there be these holdouts? So like I think a large part of it for me is if there is a massive turning point in the story that isn't reflected in the game world for gameplay reasons, that feels disjointed to me. But I don't think that takes away from the gameplay, because I understand. It's just like it kind of breaks my feeling of immersion or connection to the character and the plot line. So that's like one of my main holdups, if that makes sense. But at the same time, similar thing with like GTA, for example. I talked about this the other day. I played through all of GTA 5. Actually, I was talking about this when I was playing Halo with Offrey. I played through all of GTA 5. I've finished the story of GTA 5 3 times because I finished it the first time on PS3, and then I wanted to 100% it. So I started it on PS4, and then I think I finished it on PS4 as well, just because there's this whole thing where uh, if you load into single player first, whatever weapons you have equipped in single player are the ones that will be equipped on your hotbar in online as well. Like if you load it to single player and then online. So I didn't want to just only have the starting pistol, because then I would have the shitty pistol in online and have to tab over to the good one. So I just ended up playing the fucking full campaign for some reason, for the second time. And then I thought I kind of want to 100% this game. That was a good campaign. I like this. I like the story, or I like just playing the game. I want to see what happens if you 100% it, and I never did. Same thing. Beat the story. It never went back. Yeah, exactly, exactly. The story stakes are high, but the side missions are unrelated and a little random. Like, that's part of the reason why I have this one that I just left behind down here, where it's just a disturbed man swinging a blade. And, like, I came close to going out to see him. I remember I started having that golden bird lead me over that way. But, like, why the fuck would I go over there? What, even if Jin hears that rumor, maybe because he's a good person, he'd want to go resolve that because he cares about his fellow man. Um, but like one dude disturbed swinging a blade, I think this entire village could probably muster the ability to take care of that. Whereas there are some more important things going on, like up here where these farmers are being held hostage. You know, like that's a little more important, but like even less so than this massive fort that I've just left behind, or even less so than this Yuna story, where if we don't resolve that, then they're going to kill Ichi at her inn. Um, or Tomoe, who's slaughtering like Japanese civilians and teaching the Mongols the way of the bow. So like a lot of these side quests are decent, important stories, but admittedly, I think all of these are a little more important than me going back to reclaim my armor. Yeah, sure, it's symbolic or it's important in some sense. Oh, that's weird that it shows this. I think because of that cutscene. Yeah, important in some sense, I'm sure, but like lives are at stake in these, and then in the other quests where lives are also at stake, like the previous act where it was all leading to saving Lord Chimera, I was like, why would I bother to... I don't know. Why would I bother to help the disturbed man swinging a blade when, like, Vegeto's currently imprisoned and in need of assistance? Same thing with Kinji. You're like, what do I care about Kinji selling his sake or whatever he's doing? I guess that one says it's a Mongol encampment and they need to be dealt with, but, like, Jin didn't hear about that. You wouldn't know that that's a problem until he gets there. So, anyhow, that's my yap sesh. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. I should have got water. I went to go swab my ear canal, and I was gonna make a joke about how you're not supposed to do that with cotton swabs. But anyhow, my ear felt a little weird, so I'm gonna go clean that out. It wasn't even that bad. I think I just had like one of my hairs stuck in it or something. So I still really want to head down here to finish this tale. I think that'd be nice, but I feel really bad about not just reuniting with Yuna and finishing this quest out. We're on 3 of 4, and it's helping me proceed further along this coast. I'll have to go back down here, I think, anyway, after I do this. These 2 duels. So, I mean, if this does end up leading me back up here, then there is a chance that I'll reunite with I'll find a way to meet up with Kenji. I'll find a way to handle that, but this seems important. I'll see what I can do to take care of it.
Here!
I think that's part of the reason why I haven't liked this chapter, or this act, as much as the previous one, is the previous act, I think there was never a sense of like, oh, Jin would be doing this right now, like this would be his main priority. I mean, there was to some extent, but it all made sense. The only part that really didn't, I think, was my fault, which was not helping Lady Masako. But the way I'm handling it this time around, maybe this is my fault and there is a better way of approaching this, but it kind of just exploded from retaking Castle Canada to like, here's a bunch of objectives. Here's all your side quests with the same cast of characters, and then here's these like 3 main quests that you can pursue in different order. And that isn't terrible in my opinion, but with so much to explore around the map, around the map too, uh, and having those golden birds, like which I think are a great feature. I think the immersion of like the guiding wind and the golden birds are really cool. Both of those as features. Like I didn't even finish this shrine because there was a sense of urgency. I had to help Norio to free Hochi and then go back to Akashima village to defend it from the Mongols, and like I got close enough to discover the shrine, but I didn't explore it, right? And then I just haven't actually been in this area to speak with Kinji, so I don't know how I've managed to not see him yet. Uh but I didn't. And then but at the same time, like being at Castle Canada, Kinji didn't say he was going to this spot of the map. He didn't say he was going to Old Yarikawa. He's just there. So I as a player know that, but Jin has nothing to compel him to go right there. So I feel like there's a conflict in those kinds of elements with what Jin in this situation would think to do, and then what I as a player want to do. Whereas that really wasn't present as much in the previous act, because fleeing south from Castle Canada and just going down to Hiyoshi Springs, meeting with Ishikawa, like that seemed very important to me. That was something where I was like, yeah, this is one of Jin's allies that he knows wasn't at the fight. So if he's at his dojo, then that's important. And then he meets up with them, and what do you know? There's this thing he has to take care of. There's this runaway former student that is terrorizing the people. So then like I'm like, yeah, I want to go do that. That's important. Finish out that entire quest line. And then I'm like, okay, now I still have the two things that Jin was told he would have to do, but those were aside like the three that I had at the beginning were meet with Ishikawa, meet with Lady Masako, and free what's Yuna's brother's name? I don't know why I'm forgetting. Starts with a T, I think. Either way, to free him, Taka. Um, so to me, that would indicate like, okay, Ishikawa was close by. If we're trying to free Lord Shimura, if that's the ultimate goal, and Jin and Yuna have just met, and Jin currently doesn't feel highly compelled to help Yuna aside from out of obligation, then like yeah, that's important to free a hostage, but Jin seems super adamant about gathering his allies to raid the castle. So to me as a player, I was like that whatever I want to do makes sense from Jin's perspective. Like any of those could be reasonable solutions or a reasonable approach to go meet with Sensei Ishikawa. If I wanted to go to Lady Masako, that'd be important. Oh, to meet with the Straw Hat Ronin. Um, but the only things that seemed somewhat important to do quickly were to free Taka and then to free Lord Shimura. The rest was just kind of all along the way. And I felt like that was pretty solid. I had a good experience, a good time doing all that. This time around, it was similar in that they were like, yeah, here's the 3 missions that you can do. You either help send the message out to the Shogun to get reinforcements, you can go to Yuna to recruit the people of Yarikawa, or you can claim your family armor. But like, claiming my armor does not seem important to me in terms of the amount of time we have to do that whatsoever. Like if there were somebody that had fled, if somebody had fled to Akashima village when I got there, because that's the like very next point from Fort Ito, and they were like, yeah, I just fled from Omi village. The Mongols are taking hostages and burning it down or whatever. They've destroyed this relic or shrine or something that's like super significant or whatever, something important to Jin, then I would think, okay, I should go there, like soon. But instead, the only thing that had me compelled to do that whatsoever was after meeting with Lord Chimera to send the message to the Shogun, he just kept saying, you need to get your armor. Like, this isn't that important in the grand scheme of things. Like, for honor, yeah. To represent his family, yeah. But other lives are at stake aside from that. And then Yarikawa village, like, there wasn't a messenger or someone saying, I was trying to get to Yarikawa and they're surrounded by Mongols. The only way I would have found that out is by going there, and then I did, and then, yeah, so... I mean, obviously Yuna says she's going to go there and that we can try to recruit the people of there, and we know that they had their attempted, like, I don't know if coup is the right word, but their revolution. So there's something that's kind of, like, Jin would want to go there because Yuna says that we could gather allies there that would be able to assist in attacking the castle, or sieging the castle. But if they're going to be resistant to help, if that's the expectation, then why do I feel compelled as a player to like do that right away? And if they're warriors, they're able to hold a revolution, then they could probably hold their own. There was nothing that had me like, that gave me a proper sense of direction at the beginning of this act, where it's like, this is what I should absolutely do first. So maybe that'd be good for some players, just to be able to adventure around, do whatever they want, and not feel like they have to do anything. But at the same time, every time I start a quest line here, it feels like, fuck, I have to gotta do this immediately. Like, but not in like a great way. It's like every time that I'm told about a quest, it's like, oh yeah, when you get to it. Some of the side quests seem important. Like, I don't know, I was told about this. They're attacking peasants in Kubara. Like, that seems important. I should probably handle that. But at the same time, I've already started this quest, and like, that's important. So no quest here has... I've never been given a sense of like, that is my priority in Act 2 until I start the quest, at which point nothing else could possibly be a priority. But of course I'm going to stumble across something else that's going to seem that way. Like this massive fort, I don't think I can just leave that here. They were already shooting at me from the like archery posts, the archery towers. So like surely any travelers that go around here are screwed. But at the same time, like Yuna's friend's life is at stake, but Yuna's friend also doesn't really seem to like Yuna, so I don't know. Every time I start a quest in Act 2, I feel conflicted about whether or not that's what I should be doing. That's not to say anything bad about the gameplay. I do like the game. I just feel like it's a little bit harder to find a sense of direction right now.
Faster, Kage.
But I suppose, I mean, I'll kill these Straw Hat Ronin, and then maybe I will take that fort and then meet with Yuna.
Challenge me!
Alright. It's nighttime. I don't have any other abilities to gather. There's that fort. Let's go do it. Alright, I see the archers. Don't currently see a way in. And I worry that the archers would be able to see each other if I killed them. Maybe not, though. My bonus changed. Kill an enemy with a dance of. I don't even have the. Oh, I do have the dance of wrath. I don't have the flame one. What is that called? Wave the flame. Okay. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Especially because there's a war camp general, so I can just use that to get the final blow on him. Okay, attacking through the front door doesn't seem like the smartest play. Oh, it does refund my heavy arrows. That's kind of goated. Also, are you asking me that question, or are you asking Navi? If you like how Elden Ring was set up? Because I know nothing about Elden Ring. Like, as far as the plot goes. I know the gameplay, but I don't know what the story is. Reach daytime. I'm not sure how I want to handle this from here. Part of me wonders if I could just make that jump to get up there from top of this tent. So I think it'd be easier to push from that angle. Like where that guy is standing in the giant tent outside. Because if I try to kill him, then I'm not going to drag him into the tent, is the thing. It doesn't work like the, Nope, not quite. It doesn't work like the Shoji assassination would. I mean, I could throw a throwable and have him enter. I'll just slip through. Wish there were like a rope or something. Oh, I can actually probably use that one. Come on, dog. Nope, can't use that one. Don't worry about me, dog. Oh, that dog's not by an open door. That's fine with me. Kill the fuck out of that dog. And that guy doesn't stay up there, so maybe I can end up connecting to that. If I can, that'd be goated. No, it doesn't seem like it. I'm guessing that's the general, because there's a bird there too. Here's a good infiltration point. Alright, okay, okay. As long as those guys don't end up going up the stairs, which doesn't seem like they do, I think I could reasonably handle that. Those two are all kind of facing each other is the issue. Oh, now they're turned. That didn't kill. Do not like that. Didn't mean to drop down. Guy gonna turn? Yes, he is. I will just enter that anyway. Yep. Please let me up. Okay, I know they'll patrol around back here to see that guy. And he patrols too. I do want to loot these bodies. Yeet. Okay, that's awesome. Now I'm gonna hope they don't go this direction. Doesn't seem like they do. I also gotta hope they don't enter the building. Ooh, I could blow that up as they're passing by. That would be kind of massive. I'll keep that in mind for later. Because they stay within the compound itself, so There's nothing about doing this stealthily, and they don't seem to have any hostages, so I could definitely blow that up. Shit, they're going in the building, aren't they? They did. Fuck. That firecracker did not seem to work. Let's try again. Alright, well, there's the war camp general. I guess I'm just doing this. Shit, okay. I want to attack the guy behind me. Let me turn. Can I kill that guy? No. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I got that taken care of just in case. Because I wasn't entirely certain that I would find another group of people to kill. I mean, I know that there is one outside, but wasn't certain that I'd find a situation in which it would feel necessary. There's some straw hats there, though. Okay, I could find a way to dance of breath in here. That guy might be facing me. If I enter. That guy would be facing me if I entered.
Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа.
Come on, let me up. Surely you can make that, Jin. Come on. I know he can. That's a ridiculous ask. Shit. Wow, he did not seem to care at all about the 2 dead bodies in that direction. Okay, he seems to be like sleeping. Oh, he's just sitting. He's not sleeping. There's no easy way for me to like lure him out, is the thing. And there's only one door in there. The rest of that's all windows. I'd have to wind chime him to get him out. Which I can do.
Чи харав? Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Энэ үхчихэ.
Oh, there was a roof hatch. I just didn't notice. This guy won't see me because he's wearing a goofy hat. Serves you right. Why don't you go ahead and come on over here? Go right there, buddy.
Good something that way. I'm with you.
Нэг хүнд сүм тавчихлаа.
Нэг нь бидэн зүү харваад бай.
Мир турлуучи.
Yikes. You can't break these, can you? I see that one's broken. Yeah, looks like you can't do it manually. Man, I wish I had noticed those roof hatches. I didn't realize that there's an infiltration point for all 3 of these buildings. I feel like it would have been a lot more fun to sneak in. Did I say all 3? I wouldn't say all 3 buildings. All the buildings. All 4 of them, I think there were. There might have been more. There were, in fact, 4. What? That could be fun. Oh, there are some records. Figured there might be. Alright, let's check that out before I miss it. Oh, some other conversations with the con. Alright. Oh, right. I forgot my stream deck button to... Oh, it is gonna work. So my stream deck button to hide my face cam shouldn't be working, but it is. Anyhow. Oh, it's because it's hiding the group as a whole, not just the... Right, not just the face cam. Sorry. Explanation for that, real quick. Instead of having my face cam applied twice as an individual device source, once on my full face cam scene and once on my regular scene, I made a solo face cam scene that has nothing but the face cam and then nested that into the other things just for context for anybody that is wondering what I'm yapping about. So because I had to remove the face cam device input and replace it with the nested scene as a source, I thought for a moment maybe the button wasn't working, because I thought I'd hit it earlier in the stream, and I thought it didn't work because I forgot to attach it to the proper source. But no, the button that hides the face cam is hiding the full group, so because the group's name is the same, the group including my face cam, the banner, the social icons, and the text, all of that goes away at once. Doesn't matter what the device is named or what type of input it is. Anyhow, yap sesh over. Conversations with the Con 6. Coden appears to have put the events of Castle Canada and the liberation of Lord Chimera behind him, partly because he holds Castle Chimera, which is strategically more important to maintain control of the island. It also shields his forces in the north, who carry out orders so secret that It also shields his forces in the north, who carry out orders so secret that I have not been able to discover what they might be. And I think it gives Coden pleasure to defile the seat of the Chimera clan's power. In any event, Coden seems confident that his enemies will exhaust themselves fighting amongst each other and the Mongols. All he need do is stock up on food, supplies, and munitions, and depart for the mainland when the time is right. Shit, I might have to call it a night soon. I'm reading improperly now. I'm forgetting my words and everything. I'm stammering. I was doing so well at the beginning of the stream, and listen to me now. Fumbling and everything. I'm not paying attention to all the different opportunities I have to take this in stealth, too. What's wrong with me? I can't lie, I'm blowing them all up again. Never mind, I'm blowing that guy up again. What? Can't be away from those. Yo. Alright. Fort liberated. Third technique point, big. Give me my linen. What do we even still have to get as far as techniques go? I don't remember what my decision was going to be on that last time I was talking about it. Because I finished out these trees. If I get these last two, then I'd still have one left. I think I'd considered getting guarded throw and then explosive powder. It definitely would speed things along. Yeah, I don't even know what else I'd want. And then yeah, I remember press G and it'll just tell me what I can track here. I'm only allowed to... Traveler's attire will be equipped. Huh. I did not realize that you could do that. Also, are flowers like... I did not realize that flowers were like a... I'm guessing a one-time pickup or something. I'd been passing along them thinking like they don't matter. But that's really weird. It doesn't put them in any of these, does it? I saw something to the right of the hot springs. What is that? What is that? Something over here. Okay, it doesn't show the other... There's more behind this too, behind my webcam. There's like 4 more icons under this little banner. And 2 more over here. But yeah, it doesn't show that flowers are like collectible of sorts. That's weird. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll finish these out. And then I'll get the guarded throw. Okay, that's gonna cost 2. I'm guessing this will cost 1, and then that'll cost 2 again. Just like, so all 3 of these cost 2. This costs 2. And then all that I have left to unlock is whatever this technique is. The rest of it's almost all done, except for the exploration ones. Alright. I think I will finish out the... at least the next quest with Yuna. I don't know if there's going to be more that it leads me to. But I'll do that, and then I think that'll be like one of the last things I do for the night.
Said how I felt.
Man, what a
Where did you go yesterday?
adventure around here.
Clear my mind. I found watching birds helps me forget what's
See if there's supplies or steel or anything. I feel like I probably didn't collect as much of it as I could have.
To you.
Nothing.
Why? Something different. Maybe it's... You smell better. Cleaner.
I was wondering if you'd notice. Haven't felt this good since the Mongols invaded.
It was no simple bath then.
I came out of it feeling like I did in my youth. Stronger, healthier.
And more confident, too.
That's when Lord Sakai began to fall. When his uncle was caged, unable to watch.
Not seeing anything. I've already been through most of these buildings too.
We
As a
should
merchant.
join the Chito's fight.
We're not cut out for swords and spears.
We'll learn. Fight for Lord Shimura. And we'll be rewarded. Do a good job. And he might even make us samurai.
If we don't die first.
Lord Shimura has a plan. He's uniting the island against the invaders. This is our chance to help.
And maybe get rich.
That too. We are outnumbered.
Alright, well, the guy in the red armor, he's got the right idea. The other guy seems like a bit of a pessimist. Right, this is the one that only had the one door to get in. Now, I don't know if OSHA would allow that. I guess it's a place of residence. Though most houses have a front door and a back door. I guess apartments don't really. Like, and if you're in an apartment building, technically, well, like an individual unit wouldn't, but the building itself gotta have multiple doors.
My lord, take your time.
Okay, I still think these two are ugly, so I'm not gonna buy them. Are you still offering me the same vanity gear? Yeah.
Thank you.
Always happy to help, my lord.
Oh, there's something. That looks like... Nah, it's just... I thought it was steel. I think I'm pretty good on supplies, though. I don't know how often I'm gonna have to spend linen.
Mongol leaders' throats. But that he drops out of the sky to kill them? No.
The ghost can fly.
No one can fly. Not even the Mongols.
How else do you explain it? Koji swears he saw it. Dropped right out of the sky, killed him, and then vanished.
Bro, that shadow is moving quick.
The ghost can fly.
All right. The ghost can fly.
That's kind of funny.
Lord Shimura's raising an army. This defeat the Mongols. Lord Shimura would still be a prisoner without you, Lord Sakai. The Mongols will fall to you.
Not really sure why we have a spearman watching the tower. We're watching from the tower, but
But more than that,
who am I to
crew
say how they should handle this?
visit that shrine every full moon before they came. When I was young, my grandfather used to visit the shrine by our home every day.
Are there any the Mongols haven't gotten to?
Not that I've seen.
Oh, you think you should just throw the spear at the potential attackers? What is this? Chinese vase. Spanning 6 decades, the Mongol conquest of China began with Genghis Khan's invasion of Western Xia in 1205. China is now ruled by Kublai Khan, marking the first time in history that the whole of China has been conquered and controlled by a non-native ruler. Many Chinese citizens have been conscripted into the Mongol war effort, including scholars, doctors, engineers, and anyone with valuable specialized skills. I locked in. You hear that? That was almost flawless. Alright, well, nothing else over here.
Can't give up yet, boy.
Let's go back to Yuna.
Come on!
Are those straw hats? What are straw hats doing right outside of the camp?
I might let you live. Here.
Looks like it's another bandit and/or oh, it's just a fucking legend storyteller. Whatever that guy's name is, forget. Yozen? Yeah.
Stood side by side, protected by gates and high walls. There were few who could challenge them, but more warriors was free.
Send your best warrior.
Ali, Turkin.
Into the water? I don't think you should do that.
Get me out of this mess.
I've never heard Jin say that before. Working the road. I guess I'll go straight. Still left to see Chizen. Whoa. Never mind. What are they doing over here? Farming? Men of your talents? lot of arrows, but I got some of them back. Okay, that's the inn, is it not? Yes, that's the inn. Okay. Anything of significance in here? Doesn't seem like it. I can't... Got that space to jump across that? Yes, okay. I was thinking like an Assassin's Creed, if it's on the same level as you and you just run just in high profile, then it'll just go to that. Those Torii gates? Yeah, I see some Torii gates over there. No, that's just a tower. Never mind. Bro, it's like Sea of Thieves. When you look at those cannon towers outside of the forge, you're like, is that a sloop? No. Bro, blind. Is Ichi still here? It's a lot of blood.
Stand and fight me!
I'd wondered if it were just him. Man, if I had known, I would have just taken that fight head on. No standoff. Just let him aggro. But I guess it'll help me heal up.
Good horse, Kage.
Here.
Oh, I'm full on arrows?
Quickly, Kage.
And there are some Torii gates. And more Mongols.
Hey.
Two dogs. These Torii gates lead to Hazy Cliff Shrine, Sanctuary of Ryujin, Kami of the Sea. I mean, I'm going vaguely that direction. I think Yuna's up the hill that way. I only kept following the road because I thought she'd be along the road.
Let's go, Kage. Hail!
Man, now I'm a lot more focused on finding flowers. I wonder if it just has flowers as an option for the traveler's attire, though, because of it being cosmetic, like, or important for cosmetics. Like, maybe they really aren't collectibles, or maybe you can find more after you discover them the first time. Wait, but bird? The shrine's... I'm heading towards it. Oh, is that a pillar of honor? Never mind, bird. I wasn't familiar with your game. Forgive me. Ooh, and this sword looks like it could be kind of nice. Hunting bear. Become a force of nature. It's not bad. Look alright with the traveler's attire. I don't know if I like that. Or if I like Heavenly Falcon. Honestly, did I look at Hijiki in Sunlight though? Because that's kind of beautiful. I don't remember when I got that. I remember reading it. I think I like the Heavenly Falcon right now more though. Alright, that's almost certainly the shrine up there. Nope, did not mean to be on the traveler's attire. That smoke must be Yuna's camp. I do like that smoke is actually like relevant. That your side quests usually start at campfire or something like that. Okay. How am I going to get up here? I'm not gonna deal with that patrol. What is that? I will deal with that.
Fight me!
There seems to be a camp up the road as well.
Hold still.
I can't believe my luck.
Go. And stay safe.
Please, a token of my gratitude.
Yeah, there's a camp over here somewhere. It's the undiscovered location that's being marked. Whoa. Legendary melee charm? It just says melee charm, but doesn't show me the icons. It's not loading them. It's a little unfortunate.
We'll get some rest soon.
I bet that stream goes to somewhere beautiful. That's what people say when they click on my channel. It leads to a little waterfall. it seems like that's the route. It's cool. I can see another temple over there. It looks like as I go further north, there's going to be a couple more temples, I think. I see there's that rope down there, so I guess I'm heading over here. Can I climb up there? Will it let me? No. Wait. You're so close, Jin. It almost says you can collect it. Maybe if I jump like this. Yeah. Alright, I'm interested in seeing what this melee charm is going to be. Also, I bet this shrine is gorgeous during the daytime. Just kind of surrounded by those trees over top. Charm of Ryujin. Recover 1 kunai after performing a perfect dodge. That's a pretty interesting gameplay loop. I like that. Alright. Is Kage still right here? Sure is. I'll head over to the campfire that I think Yuna's at.
Jin,
I won't follow the bird this time.
What is it?
a child's doll. Stained in blood.
The Black Wolf enslaves children?
Yes. Then he sells them to the Mamushi brothers.
Where is he?
His camp's down this path, but it's crawling with Mongol guards.
Then they will die with him.
I need to be the one to kill the Black Wolf.
You gotta let go of your
I
pride.
had a chance a long time ago,
Let go of your ego. Okay.
but I couldn't.
I can help you. We'll attack head on. Let him know we're coming.
I want him to feel helpless. Paralyzed.
He will. And by the time we're finished, Altan will feel the same.
Help out a friend. Give Yuna the opportunity to have that sense of retribution.
This way. Mongol. If he sees us, he'll warn the others.
Leave it to me.
Who's that shouting?
Black Wolf camp is through the tree, on the coast.
Let's go. You know this place well.
Taka and I came here after we left Yarikawa. I thought it was a refuge. I was wrong.
Okay, do we have to approach from right here? Because I would love to be able to swing on top of that tent. I know Yuna's not going to have the grappling hook, but...
We'll take down the Mongol gods. Isolate the Black Wolf.
Leave him no escape.
Okay, nothing up there. Okay, I believe this is designed for just straight up confrontation. Because while I can kill that guy down there, which you know what I'll do. There's very clearly just a giant explosive barrel right here. And I think that is relevant. Oh, shit. Oh, they can't hit me. Yo, he can get up here? Hope it was worth it.
I don't see the Black Wolf.
The coward likely fled.
He can't get away.
Wait, that Mongol ship offshore. He may be
I
inside.
knew this was gonna be relevant.
We can use that rowboat. Quickly.
I like being on the ships. Ship missions are kind of fun. Kind of neat, at least.
Where is he?
Mongol screams will draw him out.
And that guy's getting rolled. Finish him off, you know.
Whatever you think I've done, Altan forced me.
You enslaved children!
No,
You've done it for 20 years! You held me and Taka captive, sold us to the Mamushi slave farm.
Taka. He was my favorite. But the way I remember it, you brought him to me.
I didn't know.
Yuna, he's yours. Are you alright?
Let's get off this boat.
I want to stay on the boat. I like the boat. You get off the boat. No. I want the boat.
Altan will see this and
That'd have been so rad.
He'll be forced to act.
Jin. What the Black Wolf said was the truth.
Do you mean?
I met him when we came to Otsuna. He offered me food and a place to stay. I asked if I could bring my brother. He got us drunk. And then... Taka doesn't remember. But I do. I was frozen. I could have killed him. Saved Taka. I was too scared.
It's not your fault. Because of you, he'll never hurt another child.
I need some time. I'm going back to the inn.
I'll see you there.
That's terrible. Yeah, that is like unfathomably terrible. Especially to be like racked with grief for, I don't know, the rest of your childhood into your adulthood to however old Yuna is now. Knowing that, I don't know, to be saddled with the grief of feeling like you should have, as a child, taken a life. And to not be able to, I mean, it seems like she wasn't able to forgive herself for having not done so. Because she carried that sense of, that need for vengeance for so long. Yeah, that's gotta take a toll. Alright, well, I'm gonna gather the loot here, and then this will be our jumping off point, ended on that really, really tragic note. Maybe get back to it tomorrow night, we'll see. Suppose I could follow that bird. Probably won't be leading me to like another quest. I mean, he could be, for all I know. But this is a good spot to end it, so I'll just save here. And then yeah, tomorrow, see if I can find that bird, follow it, and then it might be just leading me up there. That's kind of far though, I'd think. It might be leading me between, 'cause I haven't explored that yet. But I'm guessing this is just another camp. It looked like that from the shrine. So, and I'm glad to have explored this area because now I see that aside from the inn, which Yuna's currently at, there's not a whole lot of significance just along the coastline here from Lady Sancho's Landing north. So definitely happy to get that taken care of. Yeah, I don't know. I do wonder if I should have gone here and worked my way up to the coast, or up through the coast, just after doing the quest that took me to Moogie Cove to meet with the Lord Chimera's old friend. Although, I'm pretty sure that took me out of a Moogie Cove, because I had to go back over here to his hunting ground, which I think was, it might have been Rebel's Retreat, but it was somewhere in this area, because then we went to Fort Mitsudaake. So, I'm not entirely certain, but whatever the case may be, I'm here now. So, I'm still trying to piece together how I should path my way through to take care of what I want to get the Armor of Gusaku, and then meet with Kinji. Of course, I personally, I as the player, and I think Jin too, would feel compelled to continue the quest with Ishikawa, because we just helped him the other day with dealing with those rumors, or investigating the rumors that Tomoyo's creating, that we were the ones hunting civilians on the roads, stopping merchants and caravans and such. And then he said there's another camp up in, I don't remember what it was, but I think he said there's another camp in Otsuna. I could be wrong, but he did say that there's another camp that he heard about and he was going to head towards it. So, and I believe I discovered one somewhere around here. So, not entirely sure if he's going to lead me down there, or if his next two quests after this are going to be in the north. It wouldn't really surprise me, because it seems like Tomoe is kind of leading us on a goose chase throughout the island. So it's very possible that she's made her way up there, especially if she's such a valuable asset to the Mongols. But and then of course I can't leave Moscow hanging. So if I'm going to proceed along this way, then I'll end up taking care of that and the duel under the falling water. That sounds cool. But yeah, deal with these, deal with that. I don't know how I heard about Kashibe Village. That's odd. And then, yeah, I got the other duel over here, which I think would be good to take care of. Depending on the urgency that's created from the second Kenji tale, that third one might be able to wait for a while. And I don't know if I have to return to Umugi Cove in order to continue it, the mythic tale that is. But it could be that as I prepare to take on this quest, then I can end up returning there to deal with that, even after reclaiming Castle Shimura, which I think, based off of the way Act 1 was handled, would be significant for me to, or be important that I handle this before going on. Maybe not important, but it'd be a smoother experience that I handle this before moving on. But at the same time, it's entirely possible that that was just the way the plot was handled between Acts 1 and 2. And it's entirely possible that if I do that, if I take Castle Shimura and enter Act 3, then I won't immediately be faced with another quest line right afterwards. Or then, entering the next story, or next story beat. So who knows? I'm yapping now. I'm wasting time. I'm gonna call it here. I've already saved the game, I think, right? Yes. So we'll get back to it later. I have my one technique point. I'm gonna keep saving them up so that I can end up getting my upgrades for either the black powder bomb or the smoke bomb. I could upgrade the concussive blast, but I don't use the sticky bomb or the smoke bomb. I don't use the black powder bomb all that often, so I'm not super worried about it. Although it might end up becoming relevant for a fort later, so having extra damage would be kind of nice. But either way, this is going to cost 3 to get down there, 2 for that, 2 for that, 2 for that. So that's a total of 6, 9, plus the additional 4. So we're going to have to spend 13 points. This one should be given to us after we complete the quest line for it. So, anywho. I'm just talking, brother. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get some sleep. So, thank you guys for listening to me. Thanks. Pretty significant yaps this time around. My apologies for that, but I felt like it's important for me to sort through my thoughts and put them out there, so I don't feel burdened by not saying them. I'd be settled with that feeling, being bothered that I couldn't properly convey how I feel about the game right now. But again, not like I still am looking forward to playing it. I don't feel negatively about the game whatsoever, so I know I've complained about the pacing. But that is just a slight gripe. It's still think the game's like a solid at least bare minimum 7. But I personally think of it as like an 8 or a 9. So I think I'll be up later now. What? Anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. I wish you all the best. Good luck with whatever going on. Hopefully, I'll be around again soon. Uh, that's all. That's all I got. Yeah, appreciate all of you. Love you. All the good stuff. See you around. Peace. Bye bye.